to his best. Tryon saw in the needless exploitation of animals and the natural world a violent ideology of human supremacy that informed and upheld other forms of oppression. Refusing to partake in that exploitation was, to him, the ultimate expression of benevolence and empathy. The complaints of the animals in Tryon's book clearly resonated with Lay, based on how often he quoted it, and both men were also greatly inspired by the ideas of Greek philosopher Pythagoras, the guy with the theorem, who argued passionately for ethical vegetarianism and famously stated that humans would never be at peace as long as they killed animals. Pythagoras believed that war, and everything that led to it, bigotry, oppression, supremacist thought, had its origins in humanity's domineering relationship to other animals. This is also a keystone in modern vegan thought, speciesism being the foundation of human inequality. As a matter of course, oppressors and war makers use speciesist language as a means of othering the outgroup of the moment. The enemy are rats, they're weasels, they're worms, and if we get our hands on them, we'll slaughter them like animals. Even our verb in English for this concept, to dehumanize, implicitly operates within a speciesist framework. To dehumanize means to degrade someone beneath the threshold of empathy and moral consideration, to strip them of individuality and personality, to turn them from a someone into a something. Arguably, and very ironically, no one is more dehumanized than animals. Though Lay and Tryon were not familiar with the term speciesism, they were clearly intimately familiar with the concept. The language and ideology underpinning the exploitation of their fellow creatures, the animals, also underpinned the oppression of their fellow creatures, the enslaved. The enslaved were treated like animals, and that was a horrific injustice. Vegans like Lay and Tryon simply took things a step further and said, okay, but why do we treat animals like animals? Now, I've thrown the word vegan around pretty loosely to describe